Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Throwing from the outset is Penix. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards.
I've heard of Prince great offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off with a big run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Go street.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Hey, Crash!
Again, it's Taylor. And some room to maneuver. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. 45 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 even. 60 even. Go.
That would give the Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll change things up.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Well, a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready? 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Leonard. And he's got it. Touchdown. For a 13-yard tackle. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A play fake. Now Penix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. They find some open field here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Offense at the line and set to go.
Back 80. Cougar 19. Street. Check out.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 76 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
When they came into this game, saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rig. Buffalo 18.
They run once more with Taylor. Runs through the contact. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 and the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And now an audible here into something else. Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the ready. Ready. Cougar 19. Tap 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right to the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Rig alert. Crack all 80. Go street. Check. Hurt. Nineteen tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Leonard. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Tag. 18 Cardinals. Riggs! Check them out!
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Penix working out of the gun here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. That one out wide and intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Let's see if that pick six looms large as this game continues because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines waiting for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson. 94 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
At the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Up the middle, Johnson. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a first down. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. He finds his man, complete. It's Santos. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Penix. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have the Steelers first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Penix. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Puka Nacua from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
Second and 2. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second and a couple. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. Oh, nice move. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready up. Come on. Hey, Crash. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready up.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Steelers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And just shouting him off there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
The key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here we go. Rig. Gravity Lions.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Rig alert. Tap the 60. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You don't see that a ton, do you, with a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Another good run for him. What else is new? Got to put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this out to about the 42.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy, because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Johnson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know to secure the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a tough game for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, it's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Hey, check. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Let go.
First and 10, Taylor now. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Panther 60, Cowboy 80. Check smash.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Looking to throw. Leonard. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Get it. 19, Charger, 19, 18. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Leonard looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70. Nineteen Charger.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Nice move at the 5. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Boy, 196 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Let's go now. 18, check.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Penix going to sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Penix going to sneak it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Penix going to sneak it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
34. Steelers, 31.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28-yard line.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Now they'll shift things around.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18, go.
Off play action. Leonard. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for Indy. 58 yards.
Well, this game is certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
On the give is Mason. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there and gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Go street! Hurt! Hurt! Ready!
They run it with Mason. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods taking it in. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Steelers 31.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And running with power here. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. The Colts are going to get it. Down he goes. Odafe Oweh. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Mason. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 15 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, he didn't find the end zone a whole lot in his rookie campaign, but he's got himself a touchdown here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing into postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
31.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And they will take a knee here.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they take a knee. The Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and